Good morning, guys and gals. Froggy here. So my washer, actually both of them were broken. Go figure. Anyway, I fixed that one. There's another video on the dryer. The washer, the best way to describe the symptom is it just stops in the middle of all the cycles. It will fill, it'll tumble back and forth a little bit, washing, but then it just stops. It never goes to spinning. It drains a little bit in between washing cycles. Anyway, long story short, I got three suggestions as to what it could be. One is the water filling was not operating properly. Well, I don't think that's true because it was filling water. Number two was the door latch, which has electronic parts in it to tell the main board that the door is shut, and I replaced that and it didn't help anything. So I don't think anything was wrong with the original. The last thing I've got to try is this control board. I've got a picture on it. There, that's supposed to be some kind of main control board. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to take the top off. I think it's right here. So might not be so bad to do this one. Anyway, here goes. Going to drag the washer out. So reason for dragging it out is I got to take these two screws off and take the top off. I'm going to try just dragging it out part ways. So after you've been doing these do-it-yourself and working on cars, you end up learning how to do things blind. I call it blind. So I just reached back here, did this, took it out. Now I gotta push this back to make it come off. What I did is bang on it and shove on it at the same time. Bang and shove, bang and shove. Well, there it is, right on the top. Okay, we're just gonna take this out. I'll give you some details and put that new one in over there. And then we'll try it. So here's the tricky part maybe. You got four connections there on the side. One, two pink ones, three, four there. None of them are labeled or anything like that. You got two, three there. One, two, three. So one, two down below, and three over here. Sorry, I can't really do much better than that. So you got to know where all these connectors go once you take them apart. These two will only go in one place, and also that one I would say. But these four on this side, they all look like anything will go anywhere, and it may or may not work. So I'm going to label these like top and bottom, top and bottom. I think T and B, T and B. Now the lugs are different sizes, so all I have to do, I know this won't go on there and that won't go on there. Or actually, a bigger one would go on a smaller one, but you can just tell from where the wires are headed. So TB, TB, let me get a marker. I'm going to get these other two out of the way. You don't have to worry about labeling them. They'll only go back to each other. I got ahead of myself, and that's the dryer plug, the washer plug. I pulled it out, so please pull out the plug before you start messing around underneath the hood here. Yeah, of course, now I can see a lot better what we've got going here. So I'm going to pull this label at top, pull that label bottom. Always try to get yourself into a comfortable work position. And this is up on a pedestal, which is storage underneath there for dish soap, clothing, soap, and fabric, softener, whatever. But I love this little stool. I'll put a link in the comments for it. Get me up high so I can reach over there and look around the back of that. There's another good example of what I call working blind. So I can't see the screw, but I'm just reaching around and do it by touch, by feel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull this thing out without taking the front panel off. I'm going to try, because see, it's got these little lips and they're capturing it in the hole that it goes into. 1, 2, 3. So we'll try it first, and if that doesn't work, we'll have to pull this front panel off. You don't want to break anything, so just give it a good try, and if it doesn't come, we'll go another direction. Okay, so here's what I did. Here's what I did. This is a froggy tip that nobody gives you in those other videos. Take your screwdriver, your flat blade screwdriver, and slide it down in there and push. Like this one you would push down, this one you would push left, and in the meanwhile you're putting tension out so that it can't go back in. So tension out, this one, this one, this one, and that one I just got lucky on. It just came, but you could reach it underneath with your flat blade screwdriver. Okay, so it's out. All we do now is put the new one in, put the plugs back in. I'm going to leave the cover off and try a cycle and see if it works. By the way, this is just a little sidebar. This is your water inlets in hot and cold, and this controls the water coming in hot and cold. So this was one of the other suggestions as to why the machine wasn't working, but I think this is good. As I told you, the water would come in when it was supposed to come in, I believe. Okie dokie, let's plug her in and give it a try. This is going to be where I go get a car magazine, because I'm actually going to watch this thing from start to finish. I'll put it on Delicates, which is about a 30-minute cycle, and it's kind of like watching paint dry, watching your washing machine wash. All right, let me get a magazine. I'm putting a small load in, which is all like the synthetics, and they will get clean on Delicate. I think you should test it with a load in. It's my 2 cents. So here's my magazine. This is like a collector, dealer type magazine. When I'm not fixing washers and dryers, I'm a wholesale car dealer, mostly high-end Corvette, Porsche, and so on. So I just got this. I'll read that while I'm running. All right, so we're on Delicate. Warm, cold is okay. Let's do maximum spin. Get it spinning up good. Let's do an extra rinse. Let's really throw the whole soil level normal and go. All right, now this is an estimate. It's not actually a timer, but it's an estimate of how much time before the thing finishes. So 40 minutes. I'm not actually going to read the magazine for 40 minutes, but I just want to see it do one spin, because it was kind of getting hung up where it wouldn't go to the spin mode. So let's see. Here we go. I'm not going to punish you guys and gals by making you watch it. Okay, so it filled with water. The water level is automatic on these. You don't have to set it. Now it's tumbling lefty righty, washing. Okay, it washed for, I don't know, 8 minutes or so, and now it's making a lot of noise, and that would be draining. It's sucking out the water now. So we're going to do a rinse cycle here coming up, I believe, in, well, it still says wash. It doesn't say rinse yet, but to me it's rinsing. Okay, it drained and tumbled a little bit, and now it's filling again. And now it says rinse. Alrighty, come on, baby. Timer's counting down to 27, estimated to go. Meanwhile, I read a little article or editorial piece by, this is the guy who publishes this magazine, about the first car he bought, a 72 Chevy Impala red convertible, white top. And it was a good story. Okay, it rinsed and tumbled for a while. Now it's draining again. Remember, we gave it an extra rinse. So here's our extra rinse. Looks like we got another rinse. So I guess the standard is 2 rinses and the extra rinse makes it 3 rinses. Okay. Alright. I think this is rinse number 4. So remind me never to select extra rinse because I don't think it really needs it. My timer's still counting down nicely, so... Oh, shoot! No, no, no! It went back to 40. No, no, no. And now it's gone dark after jumping up to 40. So that didn't fix it. I'm taking a guess that there's a spin control module in here somewhere, but I don't know yet. I'm going to have to go do some more research. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Click on the bell if you want notifications. Be safe, have fun, and I will put it in the video description that this did not fix it. Okay? See ya. Froggy out. Bye.